for Jordan Jensen!
Good. All right. That's plenty. That seems like plenty. Thanks. Okay. Good. Great. That's here. Nice. Okay. It's green. We got the Matrix. Cool. I have a Matrix joke. Oh, I'm going to save it because it's a trans joke and you haven't warmed to me yet. So we have that to look forward to. I've been getting a lot of altercations with people recently. I got into a fight at the airport. I have rage issues. Here's what happened. I'll tell you about it. So my sister is a cunt, okay? We're getting along better now because she had a child that do you guys have nieces and nephews? Yes. It's the best, dude. It's the best. You just play with them for 4 minutes and then punt them the fuck out of there. You know what I mean? And you're the crazy aunt. You know what I mean? I love this kid. All the Italian in my family got funneled into this bitch. Okay, it's crazy. She came out a little mafia, baby. I love her, dude. She has like a cigar, okay? Have you ever gotten a tour from a toddler before? I hate everything, and I love these tours. I love them. When people ask me for tours, that's my nightmare, dude. When like grown people are like, "You want a tour of the?" I used to be a contractor. It's triggering, dude.
You want a tour of the bedroom? You want a grand tour of the house? Here, this is the backsplash we put up in July. This is the crown molding we added in.
I'm like, show me the roof so I can jump off the roof. Show me the roof. The tour from a toddler, though, dude, every time she gives me a tour of her bedroom, I feel like the newest recruit in The Sopranos. She's like, "Come with me for a second. Come with me. This is my dolly, named Gwen. This is my bear, also named Gwen." She's like, "That over there, that's my bed." I was like, "Is its name Gwen too?" And she's like, "Please don't be a silly goose." Okay, moving on. Oh, yeah, so my sister is a bit of a cunt. Actually, I have a theory that she would be very good in fighting the war against AI. Hear me out. Ready? Are you guys afraid of AI? ChatGPT, my boy? I don't mind chat. I don't know why we're so afraid of it. He's the best. We had the chatbot. You remember the chatbot in AIM? Where you'd be like 13 and you're like, "How do I kill myself?" You remember him. You remember him. Here's my theory. Okay, I've been having some theories. I think ChatGPT is a distraction from the Boston Dynamic robots. Have you seen these guys? Why are we not talking about okay, for those of you who don't know, a couple years back, Boston Dynamics, they create robots. They created one called Big Dog, which is a diversionary tactic. They were like, "He's a doggy. He's just a guy. It's not a dog. It is a horse with no neck or head. It is terrifying. It has joints that are like on backwards, like Cloverfield. It's this tall. You can't kick it over. It just corrects itself. It's so scary. It's a Babadook kind of thing. It's awful." And we were like, we don't like Big Dog. Big Dog's scary. And they're like, "Okay, we'll put him up on 2 legs. We'll give him a fucking head, maybe a gun." And we were like, "Oh, you made a man. You made a scary man." They have this fucked up commercial that they do. I hate it. Okay, so they have a contractor working, and then he hits a button, and this robot comes in and gives him lumber. I hate this. I used to be a contractor. The only little guys we need on a job site are, say it with me, Mexican day laborers. Yes. They are the best, especially in New York. I drive my truck to Home Depot, kick open the door, they pile in. I have to be like, "Only the young ones, only the young ones." Oh, I love them. I don't speak any Spanish, and we are laughing the whole way. When people ask me, when they're like, "Oh, you do carpentry like Jesus?" I'm like, "More like Jesus, if I'm being honest with you." Then they make a video. First of all, they make a fleet of these robots. They give them guns. And then they're like, "Don't worry about it. We'll show you this. Watch this. They won't shoot human beings, okay?" And then they send in all these army dudes to go in and like fuck with these robots. Like they're pushing it. They're bullying it. They're basically calling these guys fags, right? It's crazy. And they're like, "See, they're not shooting the men. They're shooting at the targets." I was like, "You need to send in a woman. If we want to figure out if we can make a masculine force turn against all of society, send in a woman. We are experts. I can make a man hit me in the face with one laugh. One laugh. Ready? I'm gonna do it. This is it, okay? That's just air. That was just air, dude. That's all it takes. I think that's how witches got started. I think some dude in the 1400s pulled his dick out and was like, "What do you think?" And she was like, And he was like, burn her. You want to see if they'll turn against us? You got to send my sister in there. She is. I'm gonna do an impression of her, and I apologize in advance. Okay, this is my sister. Send her into the army base. Okay, ready?
Okay. I don't know how you live in your house, Jordan. I have no idea. That's none of my business.
This is really good.
It's none of my concern, okay? But in this house where we live, call me crazy. But when we open a bread bag, we actually close it when we're done.
We're dead. I'm dead. We're done. Anyway, that's how I feel about that. I don't know how we started talking about that. Thanks. That's my theory. We all can do it. I piss men off. I drive people crazy. I've been going through so many breakups. Anybody else? I'm going through a lot of breakups. I'm really difficult to date. I'm a pain in the ass. It's not gonna balance there. We didn't think that through. Cool. I'm gonna close it up. Okay, you're gonna be water girl. Just chuck that at me whenever I need it, would you? I'm gonna go like this. I'm not kidding. They're laughing, but I'm being serious. You're gonna chuck it right here. If you fuck up, I'm gonna hurt you like my mother hurts me. Okay. It's okay. You'll never be her son, and she's upset about it. All right. Anyway, I'm in therapy now with an old Jewish man who I sometimes jerk off to. I wish I didn't, but I do. I have intrusive thoughts. I can't help it. I can't. Are you able to control your spank bank? Do you have a lock on that thing? I do not. And then I was like, I'm gonna get into porn. Because that'll help, right? I'll stop having my dad walk in at the finish line, you know? Keep him out of here for the both of us. But then I just started going down horrifying porn holes. Are you guys looking up problematic porn? Nobody tells me. I ask my friends, I'm like, are you guys looking up, you ladies looking up problematic porn? They're like, all porn is problematic, Jordan, all of it's problematic. I was like, no, that's not what I'm talking about. One of my friends she goes, you know what porn would make me come? Really make me come the hardest is if there was a porn where the man was just apologizing to the woman. I was like, I am literally out here Googling angry grandpa seeks revenge, okay? Help me. I am in the worst shit. I keep looking up, you know what I like? Okay, well, backstory. So a few years ago, I had sex with my stepbrother. We're not related by blood. We're not related by blood. Blah, 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 blah. My mom married his mom. They're lesbians. That's worse. At least we're going to heaven, right? Hello. When your moms are fucking sucking each other's muffs in the other room, you're like, this is a pervert house. This is a pervert house. All bets are off. We're fucking, dude. I don't know what you got. You leaving that. Your parents would leave making eye contact, you know, holding hands. They would leave with wet lips. You're like, oh, don't touch the cabinets. Gross. Dude, I've been getting so into incest porn because of this shit. Although, I want the porn stars to look more alike. I want them to look related. Game of Thrones really did me justice on that one. Have you watched it? Have you tried incest porn? It sucks. The woman comes in and she's like, I can't wait to be home alone with my brother. And then he walks in and he's like, hola, it's me, your brother. And you're like, bullshit. I can't come if this guy's adopted. What are we doing? Anyway, I don't know why we're talking about that. Cool. I have intrusive thoughts. That's what we were talking about. I fucked up the other day so bad. I went to this is the worst it's gotten recently. Okay, do you guys know what intrusive thoughts are? It's like coupled with OCD. I have pretty bad OCD. I'm treated for it now. I'm on Prozac. I'm dissociated right now. It's pretty great. I could stick my hand in a blender. I'd feel nothing. I also can't come. That's a problem. You can't come on Prozac. You know what's crazy? I got off Prozac because I couldn't come, but because of the OCD, I had to come in like multiples of 3, so I got back on it. Anyway, I'm getting off Adderall. So I'm losing my train. Are you guys suffering from the shortage? Are you or are you not? Is it over? Or is it still? I don't believe in it. There's no shortage. You can give the guy who makes Adderall more Adderall. He'll make more fucking Adderall. What are we doing? It's a lot. I don't know what they're doing. Only giving it to rich people. I don't know, but my friends are geeking out. Have you asked your buddies about it? Anytime I'm like, what are you doing about the Adderall? They're like, well, on Wednesdays you can go to CVS and you can get the extended release, and then on Mondays you can go to Walgreens, and that's what you got. You got to put your hair in a different position though. And I was like, okay, I got to get off this shit. I I'm also shitty on Adderall. I'm a bad, like if somebody's talking to me, I'm immediately like, hey, when are we gonna get to the point where we, manifest our progress and capitalize on our momentum? And they're like, I'm telling you about my sick father. And I'm like, let's start a podcast. I have intrusive thoughts. I go to this potluck. It's the wokest potluck I've ever seen in my life, okay? It is, do you guys know about land acknowledgements? I don't know when people use them or what they're for. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, it's when you acknowledge the Native American land that you've stolen. This is what it looks like, okay? I walk into the potluck. There's a girl sitting on the bed on a Zoom call. I open the door, and she's like looking in the thing, and she's like, my name's Morgan, and I'm currently on stolen Apache land, and I'm gonna publicly hang myself for the sins I've committed against the brown man. I was like, Jesus Christ. I'm already fucking up. I'm going in hot. I'm like telling a story about how I slept with a Muslim the other day. This is true. I slept with a Muslim. I shouldn't say that. I just call him the Muslim, so that's why I'm saying it that way. But I snuck him in through my window because I didn't want my roommate to know, so I snuck him in. Real Aladdin scenario. You know what was crazy about that? He said to me, this is crazy. He goes, you should be more vocal in bed. I was like, I thought you don't like when women speak. What are you talking about? What? This was a safe bet. I covered my face I put the sheet over me, cut a little hole. I thought that's what you wanted. That's what I like. I don't remember what he said to that. Probably. No, I'm just kidding. I'm bad at bed. I am bad at. I'm lazy in bed. No, you know what it is? It's if I hate the person, I'm very good in bed. Are you guys like that? Like if I don't like you, if I don't respect you, I'm fucking Megan Thee Stallion, right? Dude, but if I respect the person at all, I lock up, dude. They're like, be dirty. I'm like, is this good, doctor? I'm so bad. It's awful. It's really bad. Anyway, I go to this potluck. It's Woke Girl 2023, and I have this very, one of the girls there was like non-binary, but she dressed like a whore. I'm like, okay. I can see your vagina, sir. Let's simmer down, right? I'm saying fucked up shit left and right. And I was really trying hard. What I really wanted to do was start screaming, because these are they're the whitest girls, and they live in my hometown, which is Ithaca. There's no black people. They're like, I don't see color. I'm like, it's because you literally don't see color, okay? And it's annoying, right? They're like, I'm not racist. I'm like, you are you just don't know. Like, I live with two dudes. They're my best friends. One's black, one's white. That's how I know racism is real. The white guy will hide behind a door for hours waiting for me to come home, get a bloody knife, okay? Fucking make his eyes weird, jump out and scare me, scream some shit. And I'm like, sit down, bitch. What are you doing? The black guy walks into the kitchen to get milk. And every time, I'm like, Jesus Christ, what are you doing here? Make yourself known for the love of God. That's how I know it's real. So, I'm at the potluck and I have this idea that I want to stand up and I just want to start screaming racial slurs. And then when they looked at me, like, what the fuck? I was gonna go, what? It's my cheat day. That was my plan, okay? That's what I wanted to do. So then I'm at peak, don't open your mouth, Jordan, right? And then the head witch stands up. And she goes, I need to make an announcement. Everybody, I need to make an announcement really quick. She goes, my friend Brittany is going to be joining us. Brittany has alopecia. She is wearing a wig. I need everybody to just be respectful. Every other woman at this potluck was like, why would you say anything? That is insane. What do you think we're going to do? That is so bizarre. That's more disrespectful. I turned gray, started flop sweating, okay? Gripping the sides of my chair. I knew it was going to happen. And she walked in, and just like I was like, bald eagles. You like bald eagles? I said bald 900. Anytime I could, I'd be like, you want a nectarine? It's like a peach, but it's bald. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I have bad intrusive thoughts. I wish I didn't, but I do. I'm in therapy for it. Therapy's going good. Therapy's gay. No, it's good. It's tough. I'm learning about attachment theory. You guys learning about that? Yes or no? No? Wow, really? Okay, clap if you know about it. Okay, cool. For those of you who don't know, anxious people like myself, which are like, I have love and I don't want it taken away. It's a Gollum thing. It's bad, but it's not as bad. But it's just shitty. It makes more sense to me. Avoidance are like, it's mainly men, and they're like, I don't want love on the off chance that someday it might possibly be taken away from me. I'm like, what the fuck? What are you, fucking Batman? Shut the fuck up. The fuck is that? If both your parents get killed in front of me, my fucking ass. Anyway, I'm in therapy. I'm dealing with rage issues right now. Did anybody get hit growing up? Nice. Cool. Yes. Nice. I didn't. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't. Losers. I got hit, but my dad was like a hippie. That's weird. He'd be like, go get a branch so I can beat your ass. But not off the maple. She's germinating. Very strange. Very strange. My sister would beat the shit out of me. I bullied kids, but I bullied the wrong kids, dude. I bullied autistic kids. I didn't know they were autistic at the time. I did not mean to. Do you remember the kids who would like rub their dicks on everything? You remember those kids? Why was there one kid in every class who rubbed his fucking dick on everything? There was one kid who shit in the coat room. I love that kid. That kid, you'd smell the out of water shit and you'd be like, George, did you? And he'd be like, no. But the kid who rubbed his dick on everything, it was crazy. You guys had that kid, right? And the teacher would be like, just leave him, let him finish, let him come. What do you want me to do? Somebody has to stop him. This kid, the kid I'm thinking about, I ran into him recently. He's like a billionaire. Dude, he used to take his pants down. Anytime the coach would be like, run a lap, he would pull his pants down, and then he would just grab his penis and just scream on the top of his lungs. And I ran into him recently. He's like, he fucking is a CEO of some shit. He owns like satellites. I was like, fuck, I shouldn't have called you grip tip for 9 years. I apologize. Girls would do that, but we would do it at the appropriate times, like jumping over a sprinkler at a birthday party, just like. Go around. That was autism. Those boys we overdo the autism. Are you guys hearing autism come out of everybody's mouth lately? We know what autism is. We know what it is. Autism is when you're white, but you have the nicest, blackest ass ever. Every autistic person you know, every autistic kid we had growing up had a fucking fat ass on him. The nicest ass, just a shelf, dude. It was good. Why? No idea why. I'm so sick of people denying this. Just a fucking, the shirt would get stuck up on it. You know what I mean? I don't know why that is. Is it from the bounce? Maybe it's from the bounce? Oh, maybe from walking on their toes? I'm not sure. I think maybe that's why they call it Asperger's. You tell me. But that's how you tell. Oh, I'm sick of this. Every time a dude breaks up with me, my friends are like, oh, he's a narcissist with Asperger's. I'm like, let's mellow out on the diagnoses. I'm not luring special ed kids in, okay? I'm not hanging outside of short buses dangling a Nintendo Switch in front of my pussy. Fuck you. Speaking of special ed, I really like pranks. I love pranks. That's why I hate the term gaslighting. Because if you look it up, it's just when you slowly convince somebody something's true that isn't true. That's a prank. That's a quality prank. One of those woke girls has to get, she called me and she was like, I have to get knee surgery. And she's one of the girls who's like, I don't see color, and if a guy doesn't have legs, I see legs. Everybody's able, a blind guy can run a school bus. I'm like, no, he can't. And she's like, will you take me to the doctor when I get surgery? I'm gonna be drugged up, please take me. So I'm gonna take her, but I'm gonna get a guy who has 100% Down syndrome, a hundo PD. A hundo PD! I got a guy, Kevin, he's the best. We were at a wedding together. He said I was the most beautiful doggy he'd ever seen, okay? I'm gonna put him in a little doctor's outfit. I'm gonna go into a doctor's office and be like, hey, can Kevin be a doctor for a couple hours? He'll be like, I don't know what to say to this, so yes, right? And then I'll drop this bitch off, right? He'll be ready with his, he'll be sitting there. She'll walk in, he'll be like, hello, I'm your surgeon. What's she gonna do? What is she gonna do? I know her. She's gonna be like, okay, it's gonna be good. Do you guys see the Down syndrome Barbie? You like her? They did a great job. They did such a good job. When I was looking it up, I was like, yo, what is this gonna... I would have paid so much money to be in that design team. Even just a fly on the wall, just listening to these guys be like, closer. Closer. Dude, call me crazy. I think a little closer. There she is. There's my girl. We got her. I'm all for the Barbie. I am against Down syndrome model, though. I love her. She's hot as hell. Have you seen her titties? Don't Google Down syndrome tits. I got flagged. Google Down syndrome model, Sports Illustrated. She's on the cover of Sports Illustrated. That's what my problem is. People are jerking off to this girl. She has the mental capacity of an 8-year-old, right? This is a known thing. It's like, yes, it's like this. It's like if a Make-A-Wish kid was like, I can have anything I want. And we were like, anything you want. And she was like, anal. And we were like, all right, baby girl, make it happen. Whatever you need. So I have rage issues. And I have them because when I was younger, I was a very overweight mall goth. Huge. Spencer's little gift. I had a Hello Kitty shirt stretched out, just Hello Shitty, all right? I wore combat boots every day with 7 buckles. What was I combating? Type 2 diabetes, that's exactly right. And my sister was way older than me, captain of the hockey team, buff as fuck, right? And she would come home, and she would catch me doing something weird that I was always doing. Like, for instance, I had a box of dead flies that I collected. Not ideal, okay? And on the outside of them, I had written, good listeners. Not what you want. It's not what you want. I admit that. But my sister would come home and she'd be like, freak, and she would run my head into the dryer. That was her thing, right? So I developed these rage issues that get me into a lot of trouble. For instance, I'm in Dallas, Texas. I'm at the airport. I'm late. I'm putting my shit on the conveyor belt. I'm already hot. You know what I mean? I'm already got the rage going, right? I'm ready to fight, okay? And I put my laptop on the thing, and then this kid standing next to me, he's like 6'4", maybe 19 years old, Princeton sweatshirt, boat shoes, gangly, acne. He throws his jacket onto my laptop as it goes through, and I'm like, fuck, they're gonna have to pull that. They're gonna have to pull it. I'm breathing, right? And the guy pulls it out and he goes, we have to run this all the way back to the beginning. And I was like, sir, I'm gonna miss my flight if you do that. Don't do this. Get a dog to sniff it. Please do anything. And he goes, I'm sorry. And then he goes, whose jacket is this? The kid heard everything I said. He heard I'm gonna miss my flight. Whose jacket? The kid goes, yeah. Takes the jacket, doesn't say anything to me. Goes to walk away. I turned to him and I said this. I said, listen, next time, keep your own fucking piece of shit jacket to your own fucking piece of shit bit. I might have said a little more, but I was blacked out at this point. I was a little blacked out. So then, I'm furious, right? I'm so mad that he didn't apologize. I'm thinking about it. I'm playing it in my head. I'm like, oh, I'll just fucking kill this guy right in my part, right? But he's gone. I've let him go. I'm evolved. But then I feel a tap on my shoulder, and I'm like, let's go. And I turn, it's not him. He's hiding over there behind some woman. Instead, it's this stocky, like 5'9", jacked, middle-aged dude, red face. And I'm like, fuck, I can't fight this, like, Bostonian father right now, right? But then, you guys, the grace of God, he opens his mouth, and he goes, don't talk to my son that way. And I was like, oh, are you British, bitch? Are you British right now? Oh, you have fucked up. And I lost my mind on this guy. I mean, I don't know what it is about him being a potato guy, but I lost him, man. I freaked the fuck. I was like, don't talk to your son that way. I was like, what are you doing right now? You're emasculating your boy. He's over there hiding behind his mommy. He can't talk to a woman himself. All these people are watching. He's gonna be a little bitch his whole life because of you. And then I watch the father gets so mad, but I see his little ears go back a tiny bit, and I know that he knows that what I'm saying is true, and that his son will always be and never so long as he does this. And then he's barking at me. I see the mom realize that I'm emasculating the father, and she slid in so fast. Like, no, I only come once a year, like that. She's on me. She's like, he can't take one more of these, right? And she's on me like this. He's on me like this. We're hollering at each other, going crazy. You know what I mean? I'm like, your boy's gonna be weak, and it's gonna be your fault. And then at this time, just know the whole time, there are 7 TSA workers who are laughing hysterically. All black dudes, okay? I am crushing with these guys. I am crushing. Finally, one of them slid in between us, okay, just when it was getting as heated as it could get. He steps in between us and he goes, break it up. I don't know if you know that feeling, but that is the best feeling. It truly is. I mean, it means you can go off, but you're not gonna get hit, right? So anything I had, I launched. They're launching at me, I'm getting there, they're walking away. I'm like, you better walk away. I was like, you guys better Google Jordan Peterson, because he's gonna keep holding me. He's gonna need a man in his life. I was like, he's never gonna be able to pleasure a woman for the love of God. I think at one point, this is when I came to, is when I was like, try beating his head into a dryer. That'll make him a man. So yes, I'm in therapy, court ordered. Thanks, guys. Thanks. It's going good. Are you ready for the Matrix joke? Let me just tee up. I'm okay with trans people. Shut up. One of my moms, she goes to the doctor the other day. She's like a CrossFit junkie. You know, she's fucking stacked. Her legs look like pig's legs from the back, you know what I mean? In a good way. Just ham hocks, right? And I told her I was on Prozac. And she was like, I want to be on Prozac. Do your parents do that where the second you tell them you have a drug? Like, I'm like, I want a microdose. And I want a microdose. I'm like, you can't, you're going to be in your kitchen like, Alexa, turn off my skin. Stop. Anyway, so she goes to the doctor and she's like, I want Prozac. I'm depressed. And the doctor's like, I think you're depressed because you're trans. You guys, she threw a stool. And was chanting in the doctor. I love my titties and I'm a girl, okay? I'm a little girl. I love my titties. I mean, it was crazy. So that's where I come from. All of the women in our family, we are women, right? So, I mean, I'm a woman. It's hard. So when there's women, right? Look at you. And then I'm a woman, but I'm kind of in the outside rubber band. I'm holding it open. It hurts. It's cutting in a little bit. I got it. But when one of my non-binary friends jumps out, I'm like, no, bitch with the mustache, get the fuck back in here. So one of my friends is becoming a man. And he said that he feels like he was a man trapped inside of a woman's body. And I was like, buddy, that's the best part of being a woman. That's the only good part of being a woman. You think when I spit my gum out and it goes 10 feet into the trash, you think I'm not immediately like, I got a big old hog, dude, obviously. I'm like, are you trans or did you just parallel park real smooth a couple times? Let's be honest. I'm fine with it. I just, I think anybody should get a new vagina. Get a vagina, but you should have to take a couple of my ovarian cysts. That's how I feel. So, okay, right, Matrix joke. That's where okay. I don't know if you're quite teed up for it. I don't know if you've been, we went through Down syndrome. I'm trying to think if I have even test you with something else. Oh, how about this? My friend said, she goes, Jordan, you should date a black guy. And I was like, did you just call me fat? Is that what you just did right there? Okay, you guys are cool. I'll tell you. All right, you've earned it. Basically, The Matrix is my favorite movie. It was made by the Wachowski sisters, but at the time, they were brothers. Do you guys know this? They transitioned. Great, happy for them. So, they were men, they made The Matrix 1, and then they transitioned to be women, and they made a lot of dog shit, okay? That's fine. But now, I just found out they've gotten nominated into the top 10 female global directors list. Female, okay? How about maybe eat my whole ass? How about that? Because if they had been women back in the 90s when they pitched The Matrix, no way was that movie getting made. If they had been women walking to Miramax, okay, you guys be Miramax, I'll be them, okay, Miramax, okay. Hi, thank you so much for seeing us. Thank you, this is my sister. Hi, I'm her sister, we do everything together. Okay, so here's the, hold my hand, thank you. Okay, so, we want to make a movie. It's about a guy. And he's in a computer simulation. Okay, he's a hacker, and he's really cute. Maybe Keanu Reeves, I don't know. Okay, anyway, do you want to say the rest? Sure, I'll say the rest. Okay, so he's a computer hacker in a simulation. In fact, the whole world is a simulation. Miramax would have been like, hey, I got an idea. How about you two simulate my dick in your mouth? Okay, I got a couple red pills for you, baby girls, line up, all right. All right, I love you guys. Thanks so much. Thank you for coming out. want to fuck my dad. He's dead, so I can't, but that's the only thing holding me back. You know what we're going to do right now? We're just going to do a small death chunk, okay? My dad, we don't even know how he died. We found him, he used to smoke 11 joints a day. Yep. And we found him curled up on the couch with an episode of The West Wing playing. And a fire going in his fireplace. And he was all curled up like this, and we found him and we were like, oh, did somebody die from a case of the cozies, huh? Oh, did you get too snuggly bugly, did you? You know what's funny? That he had so much weed and so much Viagra in his house. And when everybody came over for the funeral, I found it and I hid, for some reason I hid all of the Viagra, I just stuffed it in my shirt. I didn't care if anybody thought he was a drug addict, but I was like, they better know his dick got hard, I'm not gonna disgrace his name. His funeral was funny. My mom kept trying to fuck all of his girlfriends, his ex-girlfriends. It was great. Also, why were they there? All of his ex-girlfriends were there, which was tricky because my dad, he fucked. And he fucked a lot of women sometimes at the same time. One girl, I'll go up to another one, and she was like, hi, this is such a sad day. My name's Rachel. I dated Jack from the spring of '99 to the fall. And the girl goes, I also dated Jack in the spring. And I just slid over. I'm all drunk. I'm like, what are you going to do? Kill him? And then I slid away. My mom was there. It was so funny because they were both competing contractors, so they know everybody. It was great. My mom kept going up to the women and be like, hey, did Jack ever go down on you? Trick question. My name's Sue Cosentini, and I'll remodel your kitchen. And just, what is happening? Have you guys cremated somebody? Yeah? You cremated? Who'd you cremate? Yeah, you look like my dad. You cremated your dad? You cremated your dad? No, ma'am. That rules. That's awesome that I have such a stature that you're like, yes, sir. You have mutton chops. Nice. How did your dad die? Not sure. Random. Heart attack. That's nice. 2 days is good. I can't be in the hospital at all. I have a giant lump in my vagina and I refuse to go check it out. My friends are trying to get me to do it, and I'm like, I'm sorry for asking you to touch it, but I just can't. The amount of my friends, I'm like, will you feel this? Is that weird? I got it checked out once, and she was like, this feels like a gland. She used that speculum thing. God, I'm sick of that thing. Why can't they heat that? Why can't they heat that sucker up a little bit? What's going on? Or, I don't know, put a little lube on it. Why is that not an option? Why does it have to go in? Why is that? Why are the two options just jelly donut or nothing? You know what I mean? I'm like, you've had sex before, do that. Give it a little light coconut oil, my guy. But she goes in, she opens up, and she's like, this looks like a gland that's been tugged at. She's like, are you tugging? Are you tugging and pulling at this gland in here? And I was like, yeah, I take a lot of baths, but I take a lot of sad baths, and sometimes I get to tugging. And then she goes, all right, I need you to just stop doing that. And I was like, yeah, no, I need you to kill me. I need you to cut both my hands off. Are you kidding me? You think I'm gonna go home and just be like, don't do that? That's not what I do. If there's something I can't do, I'm doing it, okay? Cool. Sorry that your dad died. How are you doing? Are you depressed? You guys don't seem depressed. You all seem totally healthy-minded. Is there anybody who wants to die? It's always the sluts that are like, kill me! Always the sluts here. I've asked each show, and it's always a girl who's like, woo! And I'm like, your titties are out. You could start by putting those away. You could start by wiping the crusty cum off your face. What's going on? What's going on, Cheery? Why do you want to die? What's going on with you guys?
Impending doom.
Always feel it? What do you think is going to happen? Like the world's going to end? God, I would love that. What? Do you take any pills?
Yeah, Paxil.
Paxil. That gave me the sweats. That gave me the meat sweats, and I ate no meat. No, bipolar sucks because when I'm manic, right, that's when I feel fucking incredible, and everybody's like, oh, we gotta help her.
I'm like, this is what you prefer? You prefer me taking a lay-down bath? That's what you prefer? Me taking a sit-down bath? Me shaving one of my arms and eating a tub of mustard? You prefer... There's only two sides. There's depression or manic. So when I'm manic, I'm like, let me ride, brother. Let it go. What the fuck? One of my friends was giving me would you rathers. I love would you rathers. And he was like, would you rather kill yourself? And I was like, yes, stop you right there. Yes. Stop. Cool. I don't know if you guys get depressed. I don't want to die. Everybody's already pre-dying. Everybody's always already embalming themselves. What's going on? Is that how afraid we are of death we are? We're stuffing the lip fillers are out of control. Okay. Are you guys doing that here? I was just in LA and it's out of control. In New York, it's like less. It's like lip fillers and Xanax. All my buddies, lip fillers and Xanax. I'm like, why are you taking all the Xanax? And they're like, so I don't freak out. I'm like, you might want to start freaking out. You're wearing somebody else's face. You look really bad. You look really scary. But I think that's what it is. I think we're embalming ourselves alive because we're so afraid of death. I think we just have to age. We just have to be okay with death and aging. I'm okay with aging. I'm going to age like a Native American chief. That's what I hope. That's what I hope for. I want to just all of a sudden one day only communicate in hawk. Just have somebody like, Jordan, where you been? Ah! That's it. I do think that people should be able to kill themselves. I think that there should be a wall of 250 buttons. And if you hit all of the buttons, you get to die. But you have to hit all of them, right? Because then you would have, like, the borderline girls, right? The dumb sluts. The borderline girls would hit a couple buttons, you know what I mean? They'd be like, are you going to text me back? Are you going to text me back? Right? And then the depressed girls, you girls, right? You'd get halfway down, you know? You get halfway down. And you'd be like, oh, shit, I just need to walk. I feel better, right? And then you would have people like me and Paxil over there just all the way down. So I think that should be how it is. This is fun. I feel better. I want to live a little bit more now. Has anybody ever cremated somebody in here? I think cremation is the way to go. What's the other one? Open casket? Holy shit. Have you guys done that? My lesbian friend had an open casket. She was a big old dyke. And she was super hot, very swaggery. She like was a skateboarder, very cool. She did like the Aladdin like Apple thing, you know what I mean? That's hot. But she had Catholic Italian family. And they put her in a casket surrounded by roses, and they put her in a pink dress. And man, we were all in the line. As soon as I saw her, it took everything in me not to be like, dude, we gotta wake her. I need her to wake up. I need her to see this. Just give me 5 seconds to roast this bitch. Just wake her up. Look at yourself. Oh, look at you pretty. That's pretty. And then I'd kill her again. I swear to God, I would kill her again. I swear to God. Wake her up and I'll kill her again. I promise. She would wake up, see herself die again. It'd be great. She wakes up, just shoots herself in the head, goes back. No, I think cremation is the way to go. Although, here's the thing. When you cremate a person, I don't know if you know this, what I was expecting to get back is like just like a urn about this big, right? Is that what you guys are picturing? No. That's not, what are you picturing? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a duffel bag, dude. It's a box, okay? It's an incredible amount of ash that they give back. It's inappropriate, frankly, okay? I'm like, just throw it away, dude. I think they give you however much your dad weighs plus a little bit of Steve, the guy who went in before him. That's what you're getting. It's wild, dude. It was unbelievable. I was like, what the fuck do you want me to do with this? And the biggest problem is my dad's will is the dumbest shit you've ever heard in your life. It's like, I want my ashes spread in Jamaica off the coast of the Atlantic and a little bit Narnia and shit like that, right? But he left me no money to do so. So now I just have this duffel bag full of ashy guilt, okay? And I've literally been going around illegally throwing handfuls of my father into any pond I can find, all right? Just like fountains and shit. I'm like, he liked them all, right? This is cool. This is fine. And my sister, she found like another part of my dad's will that said that he wants a Viking funeral. Don't clap. I hate you. Man with long hair and beard who thinks you're a Viking even though you work for an app or something, I despise you. We work for a brewery company that makes it if you forget to pay your tab, you can pay it at your house in bed. Is that what you do? What if he said yes? What do you do? Can I ask what you do with a body and face like that? You surf?
No, I work in IT.
Do you do? I said app development. That's pretty close. What kind of IT? What do you itinerate?
I'm a project manager, but it's mostly network development.
What? Everybody says project manager. That's such bullshit. What is it? Network development? Listen to the words that you're saying. Can you believe that the world that we live in?
I connect people. I interface between the A-B exchangers, and I bring them together to create like a network and an orifice where everybody feels interconnected in an intergalactic spatial intelligence.
What do we do? People used to go to war, dude. You know what I mean? Somebody invented the fucking sandwich, okay? What do you do, dog? Our generation is fucked up. Are you in therapy? I bet you're also in therapy, IT guy. Isn't it? I was thinking about this. Therapists, if an alien came down and was like, oh, nice, you guys have therapists for traumatized people. That's great, like war veterans. And we're like, no, we actually keep their legs chopped off and leave them outside of banks. And they're like, oh my God, who's the therapist for? And it's like, well, some of us kids, we got really upset when we were younger because our parents didn't cut the crust off, so we gotta see. We have anxious attachment styles. Cool. Project manager for network development. Just eat my whole ass. I'm sorry. I'm in a really bad mood. I'm very depressed. It upsets me. I don't know. It just feels like an ethereal world that we're living in where nothing is tangible and everything's through screens and you know what I mean? It makes you just want to stab somebody. How tall are you? 6'3". Yeah, that'll ruin a person's personality. Dude, you get beyond 6'2" and you're like, I'm gonna grow my hair out and get a beard. I would like a Viking funeral. I look like a Viking. I should have one. That's so funny. Viking funerals are for Vikings, okay? It drives me crazy that people talk. Okay, here's what a Viking funeral is. It's when a Viking takes another Viking who's dead, puts them on a raft, sends them out to sea, and then lights a flaming arrow and shoots it with accuracy because they're a Viking at the raft and it goes on fire, okay? Now, my dad asked for this. He was not a Viking, he was a tax dodger, okay? Okay, this is a man who, right before he died, his project was he was carving a bear, a big wooden bear. And he was giving the bear a gun. Because he was trying to say, instead of bear arms, to arm bears. That's the man who's like, I want a Viking funeral. I deserve this. So then, I was like, all right, sorry. My sister's like, we have to do it. And she was like, no, I got these little boats from Michael's, and we're gonna put the ashes in the boats. She has these. She's as brolic as me, but she has these long fake nails. So she looks like one of the girls from White Chicks. Like if I wear makeup and do my nails, we look the same. It looks like we're black. It looks like we're black men pretending to be white women. That's what it looks like. And her with the long nails is so scary because she's this tall, right? So she's like talking to me and she's like, "We need that," and it feels like I'm like Cindy Lou Who, and she's the Grinch. Remember that scene where he's like, you know? So she was like, "We have to do it. It's what he wanted. I got the boats from Michael's. We're gonna get in the lake and we're gonna put the ashes in the boats and we're gonna set the boats on fire. We're gonna." What she meant is, you're gonna get in the lake, okay? So I am like, whatever, I'll do it, okay? So I get in the lake, I have a giant jug of ash, huge, okay? I have all these little gay boats, okay? The dumbest fucking boats you've ever seen. I fill it up with ash, I put it on the lake to set fire to it, immediately it sinks, okay? Of course it sinks, of course. So now I'm trying everything. I'm setting 3 of them up, throwing the ash in as they sink. I'm kerosening them, lighting them, tossing ash at them. My sister's on the shore going, "Daddy!" I am laughing so hard that I am dry heaving into the ash water, okay? I am laughing so hard that at one point I have to squat down to pee in my father's ashes, okay? My sister's like, are you peeing? What are you doing? Are you peeing? And I'm like, no, I'm praying. I don't know. I'm gathering up gravel and be like, this is him. I got him. He's here. Okay? Finally, I give up. I get out of the water, and my sister's daughter, my niece, who's such a little bitch, by the way. I love her, but she grabbed me by the ears the other day, slammed her forehead against mine, and went, I will find you. She goes, I will find you when you're up in your favorite tree, and then I will cut you down your favorite tree. I was like, that's the meanest thing I've ever heard. That's the meanest thing I've ever heard anybody say. I was like, I'm going to find your favorite tree and cut it down. And she goes, like I have a favorite tree. And I was like, oh my God, what are you? Although she's got the little fuckery too, because she came up to me recently and she calls me Auntie Dodo because she can't say J's and my nickname is Jojo. But now she says it so fast that she sounds like a little Japanese man. So she'll run in and be like, Auntie Dodo. And I'm like, dude, that's it. She's like, Auntie Dodo, remember the cat we saw with one eye? And I was like, yes, I'm sorry about that. And she was like, well, the problem is now every time I close my eyes, all I see is the cat. What do I do about that? And I was like, welcome to the jungle, bitch. I don't know. That's my whole life. Kill yourself is what that's the conclusion I've come to. At some point, your life might get so bad that you use that cat image as a safe space. So I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, I get out of the water, okay? I have the jug of empty ash, okay? My sister is sobbing. I am laughing. I get out. My niece sees me. And I didn't realize this. She looks at me, screams at the top of her lungs, runs away. I was covered from forehead to toe in ash, okay? Unrecognizable with just eyes, all right? And teeth, okay? Which means we told my niece that we were going into the lake to release her grandfather's body, and then I walked out, okay? She ran away. She's 100% going to be a sex worker. 100%. My sister runs after her. I feel defeated, okay? And I'm like hanging out with this jug of the last remnants of my father. I'm like, dude, bro, I fucked this up. I'm sorry. And I didn't know what to do, and I just had the last of it, and there was like a little bit left, and I just swiped it, and I just gummed it. So I was like, I don't know. Is that good? So, all right, that's the end of the death chunk. That's the end of the death chunk. Thanks. Okay, cool. How you guys doing? You're talking. What's up? What are you talking about? You have 3 sons? You're 32 with 3 sons? You're doing a lot different than I am. That's so crazy. Are you still with the baby daddy? You are? Married? Happily? With 3 children? What is it even like? How big is your house? 1,600 square feet? It's big? How did this happen? Wait, okay, let's start from the beginning. All right. You were born, and then you went to elementary school, middle school, high school here. You were a good kid? You were a good kid, straight A's? Too good? Like you had color-coordinated notes? I loved you. I always would bully you into giving me the... I was so manipulative to these kids. I'd be like, don't be fucking weird, dude. Give me your notes. don't you almost just want to do what I say? What are you talking? Give me the fuck. What are you talking? Give me the fucking notes, dude. What are you, crazy? And they're like, no, I need them for studying. And they're like, dude, you wrote them down. You have them. I didn't write them down. I need. What are you doing? You're being crazy. Pretty good, right? Why were we talking about me? We were talking about you. Oh yeah, right. I was a bully. I would have bullied you. We got there. I was a cool bully though. You know what? Okay. Don't. So, you have kids. You were a good girl. And then in high school, still good, stayed good. Did you have sexual relations? You didn't have sex till college? Get the fuck out of here. So then, okay, you didn't have sex. Really? Any? Can you just do it? Can you just do it? Can you do it? Thanks. Okay. Yeah, no, I like this. None of that? You didn't do any of that? Okay. And then you graduated high school, small school, right? Big? But we're here. There's nobody here. There's a big one? Okay, all right. Big school, and then you went to college? University of, don't tell people where you went. We don't want. Oh, but I guess you never did anything bad, so they can know. Yeah, okay, let's give them your socials. What is this? So, is this a button? It's supposed to be closed? What do you mean it's oh wait, you're totally right. It's 100% a weight. You guys got it. Nailed it. Really good job. I thought it was something I could take home with me. I thought it was a new friend. So, okay. Then you went to college. Freshman year, you decided to study what? Chemical engineering. Okay, total dork. You're a dork. 100% dork. Nobody's wanting to have sex with you. Were you a big fat fatty? You weren't fat. You were this. You were pretty like this? Shut up. Shut your stupid mouth. You were pretty? You weren't ugly? Okay, so how did men try and have sex with you and you said no? When you had sex freshman year? With who? Who was the first one? Drunk? Party?
No, totally sober. His name was Shari.
Were you drinking at all? No, just in general? You were drinking UV blue with the girls? Okay. We're the same age, so I'm guessing. Cool. Going off campus a little bit? Nice. Okay. So then, and then you had sex with a guy who was your boyfriend or just like a dude? He was a boyfriend. How long were you together before you gave your flower away? Okay, great. So it was a reasonable amount of time. Was he a dork? Okay, two dorks. And then what happened? And then you broke up with him? You broke up with him, let's be honest, right? He broke up with you? My God. This story keeps making turns I didn't expect. Okay, so the dork broke up with you. Okay, that's freshman year. Dropping your self-esteem. Then we start going a little heavier. We switch from UV blue to Svedka. Yes. Okay. We have the handheld ones. The what do we call those? Leaders? Fuck you. Handles. I haven't said that in so long. Let's get a handle. Oh my God. Do you remember that? Can we get a handle? Can we hey mister for a handle? Oh my God. And then you do like this and break that thing off, the plastic spout, and then you Okay. So you were doing that? Were you doing this or were you doing this? You were going straight. Okay. Guy dropped down your self-confidence. Grades, did they suffer? They suffered, yes. Dude, I'm fucking nailing it. Good. Okay. Guy breaks up with you, breaks your heart, grades suffer, Svedka goes up, then we're starting to get a little promiscuous. Yes, promiscuous. But we're still using condoms. We were a little nervous about it. Not obvious. Hey, oh. I have never used a condom in my life, okay? Okay, right, I remember the plan B. God, we threw that shit back. Okay, so, all right, that's sophomore year. You go a little willy-nilly. Your grades are still holding on, though. Do you switch majors at any point? No, you hold strong in chemical engineering. Okay, you make it to the end. Our notes are still good. The notes, you're in class. Nothing crazy's happening. You're not barfing in public or anything. Are you that friend? You're the friend who helps people to their house, who carries all the stuff sometimes? No, fuck them. You're off. Okay, we're in whore mode. Okay, you're full whore. You're full smart whore. Okay, great. I love this. I love smart whore. Okay. Then we get to junior year. Do we have any serious boyfriends in junior year? Your husband, here it is. You meet the husband. He is also dork. He's a chemical engineer. He's short. He's a bodybuilder. My God, people, we are going on a ride. That's crazy. Oh my God, this is awesome. You're a freaking junior. You're getting kind of gross, getting a little sloppy. Then you meet him. What's his name? Brian? Ross. You meet Ross? Okay, Ross is jacked at this point. Is he combo chemical engineer and maybe playing a sport? He was in track. Okay, he's running track, also hot. He was doing shot put. We don't know what it's called. We don't care about him that much, but he's on board. Okay, great. Was he doing shot put then? So he'd be like, I have to go to shot put, and we've completely forgotten that was the thing that he did back then? Crazy. Kids change you. That's crazy. Okay. So Ross is now a bodybuilder. He wasn't back then. Okay. He was back then. So he was a bodybuilder, super ripped. Was there any time period where you were like, dude, you're super ripped and I'm kind of a drunk dork? Are you philandering with other women, or was he steadfast? Ross was committed, maybe a little too much. Gave you a little ick a little bit. It was a little icky? Okay. And he'd like bodybuild and stuff, but when he bodybuild, it sounds to me like it's hot, but to you, you're like, all right. Like sometimes you'd be like, ugh, and you'd be like, come on. It was like that a little? Yeah, a little bit, a little cringe. And he'd like drink the protein shake, and you'd be like, let's calm down. It looks like you have cum on your lip. With the what? Oh, the gallon of water. It's all too much. It's all a little too much. Okay, cool. So you're keeping him checked by being like, you're bitch made, okay? And he's a little bit on a leash. Okay, so then you graduate together. Graduation photos, you're standing together. Your parents are proud of both of you because they've come to parent the other one, right? Very sweet. They've already had time together. Okay, so then you get married how far out of college? 3 years. What happens during that 3 years? Do we fall apart a little bit, get back together? Is there fighting? No, we go strong the whole way. We wake every day, I choose Ross. Yeah? Really? We support each other, we love each other. Looking into each other's eyes, sex life stays pretty steady. Any philandering? Was there any like somebody this? It's no, it's not boring. I like it. It's giving me hope. So then I know. It's actually crazy. Like what you're describing, my life where I'm in an on and off again relationship for 3 years and I want to kill myself, totally regular. Everybody has that. Yours is crazy, bro. So then you get out of college, 3 years, you live together immediately. Okay, you live in a tiny little apartment. It's shitty, right? Okay, he's going to work as a chemical engineer. So are you. Work in different places. No competition at all, just supporting each other. Do we get a dog quick? Cat? 2 cats and a dog. We did that fast, quicker than the children. Okay, great. And then, so we have that. We already know what it's like to care for something together, okay? So all of your friends are the same friends. You all get along really well. You just have thoughts in English that are like, today I put my pants on. That's crazy. Okay. Wow. Okay. You just never, and he doesn't, you've never been like, hey, I saw this weird thing on your, your computer was still signed in and this person said something, is that weird? And he's like, I thought we trusted each other and now I'm questioning everything. No, we didn't get any, okay. So then, and then 3 years deep, we get married and then the kid comes quick. Kid come quick. Okay. So
then you have the kid, and then that just becomes your whole life. Maybe of course, while your vagina is healing, you're not having sex so much. Maybe the intimacy goes down a little bit, but for the most part, the love for the child is really binding you. You're not pulling away further. You're looking at the child, seeing him and the child loving each other. And then you had another baby? Well, how long after? Irish? 2 years, nice. And then how long after the next one? A year. You really have everything organized. You know what? Can I tell you what bothers me about this? Listen to me. Listen, first of all, and we're here, and that brings us current day, right? How old are your kids?
5 through 2.
Yeah, 5 through 2. We're right up to speed. Great. Give it a. Okay. Hold on. The thing that bothers me about this is, one, I just want to say thank you. Two, okay. In school, when I was stealing your homework, and then you went to middle school and I watched you be kind of smart and hot and fucking still, I made a lot of things up in my head that you wouldn't have that I would. You know what I mean? And like, I was like, I am cutting myself and writing weird, dark haikus. You know what I mean? I'm like taking pictures of myself on like bathroom tile, okay, for my Tumblr, right? I thought that girl, you're gonna get it later. Time is gonna fuck you up. But now, so that's scary to me, Because you said your house is big, you have 3 boys, a bodybuilder husband, you have a dog and 2 cats. I got a bloody pussy dog. So that's tough. So I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to hurt you.